Hi, welcome to my channel. This video is going to be about connections. So, I'm going to turn it over to my co-host, Joe.
Hi, as you heard, we're going to be talking about connections. But first let me tell you a little bit about me. I play drums, I produce music, I am a filmmaker, there's a lot I do. So, just basically a content creator. You can consider me that. And so, let's talk about connections. Let's get into the video. Hi, welcome to Upbeat Ez. Today we're going to be talking about connections and how to make good connections with people. Okay, so as you may have heard, you probably heard my song Ocean at the beginning of the intro. It's my song I produced, and you can stream it on all streaming platforms. And yeah, so go do that. But not right now, watch this video first. Okay, so why am I talking about this? Well, I'm talking about this because if you've been through PTSD or trauma or whatever you want to call it, you know it's hard to make connections because, so imagine you just got yelled at. You're not going to want to go talk to people, or if you've been yelled at for a long time, you're still not going to want to talk to people because that's the connection you have with people. And that's just your assumption or what you think people are going to do to you. Because I've been through it and I know that. Because that's the connection you have with people, right? And so, you're going to want to just probably hide away like I did. And it's sad, but it's the honest truth. But, so, that's a bad connection, is just somebody yelled at you, and now you don't want to go talk to people because you assume that they're going to yell at you, or somebody new is going to yell at you. So, how do you make connections that are good? Well, what you have to do is just, if you're in school or at your job or whatever, just look over at somebody and just say hi, or say how you doing, or something. And just try to be friendly, and they hopefully will be friendly back. And if they're not, what I would do is just walk away, or if you can't walk away, just ignore them, and just think to yourself, if you're not gonna be nice to me, you don't deserve my time. Okay, so one good connection I have is Ezra. He's probably my best friend in the whole world. And honestly, I knew him as in 4th grade, is when I really knew him as a person, but not necessarily friends. So my good friend Ezra Calvert he's recording right now. Props to him. Okay, so anyway, I knew him in 4th grade, and I'm a junior in high school, but in 4th grade, I thought he was an odd one because just the way he just was as a person, but that's what I assumed, and I didn't know him, so what's my right of assuming? Because I shouldn't assume because I didn't know him. So then, 8th grade, or 7th grade rolled along a little, and we were both in percussion class, and that's when I got to know him more. And basically, by then, or at that point, we were the bestest of friends. And so, that's a good connection right now, is your best friend. So, what should a best friend be like? Well, a best friend should be there when you need them, like, unless like they have a family emergency or things like that that's just going on that they can't like help you. But if
you know when you're in crisis.
exactly, if you're just like in a really tough place and they're sitting at home playing video games and they can come over and help you, then they should. If they don't, that's not a good friend. If they do, that's a good friend, but that's not the only thing that defines a good friend. So, another example of a good friend is somebody that would like, just like let's say you had a trigger from like a past memory, and you just didn't know how to handle it, and so you look over to your best friend because they're with you, right? And you'll be like, and you just quickly explain because they might already know what's going on. And then they'll be like, okay, let's get out of here. Or they'll just like start walking away and like pull you along to get you away from the situation. So another example is basically if you're just in a tough place in general, like, because like if you're stressed from school and you felt like you just weren't good at what you were doing, like, let's say history. I'm terrible at history. and usually it makes me feel stupid because I don't know what I'm doing in history. And so, like, I would just look at the paper and be like, okay, so what do I do? Like, I don't get it. And so, once I do that, it's like, okay, I give up. And then after that, like, I'm like, oh, I'm stupid. I don't know how to do this. I'm not smart enough. Like, all those things just go flooding into my head. And so, they should be encouraging, is what I'm trying to say. Like, your best friend should just, like, come over to you and be like, hey, buddy, like, let's just take a break from this for a second. Like, go play video games. Or, like, or if it's, like, due, like, or if it's late, or, like, if you gotta get it done now, or, like, then, they could just walk over and be like, how about I try to help you? And then then you can say yes. So, let's say, like, if you need help and you had to get it done just like right then because it was late or something, you can ask them for help, or they should just offer to help. Be like, hey, like, can I help you? Like, get this assignment done, and that could help a lot because, like, if you're just struggling, everybody has their own strengths, so then they can just help you, like, get through it, because they might not trying to, I don't know how to say this. Ezra, help me.
They can help you get through it, right? That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
They're not just helping you get through it, they're helping you continue, right?
So,
with a positive outlook instead of what you had.
yeah. So if we were, let's say, like, your friend should, like, come up to you and be like, hey, can I help you? And, okay, so, if you need help with your homework, they should come over and offer to help you, and it won't be easy, because, unless they give you the answer, and they shouldn't, because if they give you the answer, you're not going to learn. If they were to, like, walk over to you and be like, hey, can I help you find the answer? Then you could, like, be like, sure, and then they could say, okay, so what is blank and blank blankety blank? And then you can be like, I don't know. And so they will be like, okay, well, what did this do to, like, make this happen, or give you hints and clues and different things to, like, get you closer to the answer, but not quite give you the answer. So good connections is tied along with establishing connections. It's not going to be easy, but you can do it. And good connections is how you build good friends, good best friends, all that. Best friends. They should be loving, caring, wanting to spend time with you, wanting to like purposefully find, like, trying to get out of the way to find time to hang out with you because they're your best friend and they really want to do that. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you liked it. And go check out my song Ocean and Vibes in the Dark. They're both great. And remember to stay true.